Okay. Hi, I'm Jen from IPL Radio, just interviewing Bill from Cafe Knitters.
Good morning, Jen and Kieran. How are you today?
Oh, we're great, thank you. We're so thrilled to be here with you at, what is it, the Two
Two
Dogs
Dogs
Laughing,
Cafe.
isn't it? Yeah. Such a cool place.
It's a beautiful venue and a very, very friendly management team run this place.
Yeah.
And they're so helpful to
Yeah.
us.
Oh, it's very funky, and all these lovely people that turned out to donate their time for the Cafe Knitters to help the homeless and people that you help that are in need.
Yes, the homeless people and Perth Children's Hospital. Fiona Stanley will be starting at the end of this month. And in November the 11th, we've got a visit to the Perth Children's Hospital to do a behind the scenes tour. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds cool, on Remembrance Day.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. I'll look forward to seeing about that one.
Well, if we could maybe arrange it, maybe you could come along.
I think we can do that. I think that'll be great. Okay, so I'll get started with our questions that I've never asked you before. Okay. Can you share with our listeners how the Cafe Knitters started?
It started many thanks to a lady who comes to the council reuse shop, that's the Fremantle depot. She told me about her mental health issues, and she joined a knitting group to help with her anxiety.
Okay. And then that made you start this up?
It planted the seed, and about 2 years later, I finally got it off the ground.
Oh, that's lovely.
Each week it has grown, and this week we have got 3 new members again.
Yeah. Well, that's great. And they all seem really happy and thriving in this little family of knitters you have.
It's more than a family of knitters, crocheters, therapy and friendship. And most of them didn't know each other previously. Now they get on like a house on fire. They get out for coffees and lunches and regular meets. So I believe the group are something more than just a knitting group.
Yeah, it does seem that way. It does. So what inspired you personally to get involved in knitting for the community?
I've been involved in different things in the community for many years, and I felt there was a need for a group similar to what we've got here. And I personally don't knit or crochet, but I'm a good networker.
Well, I know some people that can teach you how to knit and crochet.
Many have asked. I feel my job is doing the networking. I stitch the people together.
Okay, I like that one. That was a good one, Bill. All right. How many people are part of your group, and what's the atmosphere like when you all gather to knit, except for you, of course?
It is an amazing atmosphere, I am very fortunate to have such a bunch of wonderful women coming together each week, Tuesday and Wednesday, here at the Two Dogs Laughing Cafe, and on a Friday at the Dome Cafe in Waikiki. As I said, they've formed friendships, which I think they'll carry on for many, many years to come now.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best part.
Yes, it is, and it's good to bring people together. As I say, I'm community-minded, been involved in community things for many years, been a councillor on Fremantle Council for 8.5 years, which I retired 10 years ago from. So I've got a good idea of requirements in the community.
Yeah. And do people here suffer with any mental health issues that they find actually helps them with from knitting?
Yes, I've got a couple of ladies, I won't name them,
Yeah.
who one in particular turns up every week. First thing in the morning, she wakens up and believes that this is a fantastic day, this is a day I'm going to the knitting group, and she feels very relaxed. I've got another lady who's an elderly lady, about 92 years old, has had some type of depression, and she loves coming along as well. So it's very helpful, very community-minded.
Yeah, I think that's great. I really do. And I do know people that have anxiety that knitting and things like that does help with that.
It definitely helps, and the more we can help, the more is better for everyone. The group have grown every week we started with 4 members back on the 2nd of April. Now every Wednesday we've got around about 30 ladies turning up.
Oh, that's lovely. And what are the ages of those?
Ages are from 23 to 92.
Wow, 92. Okay. So who benefits from the knitting you create? And can you tell us more about the homeless and the hospital projects?
The homeless people benefit directly. We go there and hand out to the homeless people beanies, scarves, rugs, whatever we can find to give them that they need. So they're a major beneficiary. No middle bodies are involved. It is all done directly from the group. The Perth Children's Hospital are also a major beneficiary. We have given them over 190 beanies, many rugs, and toys. Toys are very much in demand
They're
at
very
the hospital.
cool. Yeah.
And thanks to the ladies here, Maureen is the creator of these ones.
Oh, wow.
And Maureen is also the creator of our mascots, Stitch
yeah.
and Snitch.
Stitch and Snitch, the mascots of the Cafe Knitters. They're awesome. Do you have any stories that really touched your heart when you saw the knitting for the homeless make a difference?
I could say that through meeting the homeless people who are not all drug addicts or all alcoholics, they have become homeless through different circumstances and even on first name terms with some of the homeless people.
Yeah. That's lovely.
No, it's something that needs addressed. The homeless situation in Western Australia in particular is shocking, considering we're such a wealthy state.
Yeah, I know. And it does seem like there's more and more homeless people, mainly due to the housing crisis, I think.
Every census that comes out, there's more and more homeless people on it. Rents are out of control. Homeless people cannot possibly afford them. Even people in shared homes now are finding it difficult, where they share the cost of the rent. Rents are up to about $900 a week in some cases.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? So how do you decide what is knitted? Is that going on demand from hospitals or the season?
It's very much a requirement in the hospitals that they get toys and rugs. They're always in need. Beanies are needed as well for some of the cancer patients. They're seasonal, like not the cancer patients or the beanies, but the beanies in general are a seasonal item, more for the winter time. The rugs and beanies for the hospital are required all the time, and the toys.
Yeah, always need toys, don't you?
Yes, very popular. And the girls, I'm so thankful to the ladies here. They're so creative, and I give them credit every week.
Yeah, I've seen some of the lovely things that they've knitted, and even with the little hero, embroidery on there. So, for those who might not knit, can you explain? Actually, no, we'll cut that one. That was for a knitter. Remember that one? Remember I starred that one? All right, we'll cut that bit. What materials do you use, and do you rely on donations?
We use acrylic and wool. Wool, not so much, because there are still some people who are allergic to the wool. Donations, we require them all the time. They can also be dropped off here at the Two Dogs Laughing Cafe, or the council depot in Montreal Street, the reuse shop, or now down at IPL Radio.
That's right, yeah, we're now a drop-off for donations for the Cafe Knitters for wool or crochet hooks or yarn. Is there anything else that you need?
Nothing comes to mind.
So yeah, if you have any donations, please feel free to drop it off at IPL or here at the Two Dogs Laughing. And what was the other one?
The council depot reuse shop.
Oh, so yeah, thank you. What else have we got? Okay, that's not for you. Okay, all right. Okay, so how do you see knitting bringing people together beyond just the finished items?
Friendship is very much a friendship group as well now. We're not just a knitting group. We're a therapy group, a crochet group, friendship. And as I say, therapy is helping people in many ways. We're getting people who have stopped knitting many years ago, decided to come back. So there must be something in it. Also in Norway, men and women knit on their way to work on trains and buses.
Yeah. I think that's very cool. We should normalise knitting.
Well, it's definitely coming back into vogue, and I would like to see more men, excuse me, more men knitting and crocheting.
Yeah, it would be great to see some of the men get down here and knit.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, I've done that one. Okay, here we go. What role do cafes or community spaces play in giving you a place to gather?
Cafes like the Two Dogs Laughing Cafe are a great example. They're a nice roomy cafe. We can sit in the back seats here, not interfere with other customers. So any cafes who are interested in getting involved, they're welcome to contact me. We are hoping one day to grow quite big, and the community benefits, the cafe benefits, the knitters benefit. So it's a win-win for everyone.
Sounds lovely. Yeah. And this place is really cool. I love it here. Okay. So how important is the social side? So like the chatting and the sharing of stories?
Very important. A lot of people are sharing stories where they probably never shared them before. And I have had people come to me personally and telling me about their lives, not only in the knitting group, but the homeless people as well.
Oh, that's lovely. What are the biggest challenges your group faces?
I would guess it would be finding venues suitable to hold these events, and always a need for more wool and yarn, needles.
Yeah, okay. Just going to flick the page. Okay, so how can... All right, I'll start again. How can listeners and viewers help support you?
They're welcome to support us by joining us or joining our chat page on Facebook, the Cafe Knitters, and spread the word to other people about what the group is all about. We're a completely free group. It doesn't cost anyone anything. I provide the wool and the needles. The cafe are providing the venue. And also down at Waikiki, we're now at the Dome Cafe there. So anyone down in the Rockingham area is more than welcome to come and join us on a Friday morning between 10 and 12. Tuesdays and Wednesdays here at the Two Dogs Laughing Cafe between 10 and 12.
Okay, great. That's lovely. I hope we get some more people helping the cafe knitters and to help the homeless and the community.
Can I say a thank you to you guys, Jen and Caden here, and the whole community radio scene. Community radio is an area that is not very well recognised by some people. They're inclined to stick to the mainstream radio. Community radio can give you some stories that you won't hear on mainstream radio. So many thanks to IPL Radio, thanks to the Two Dogs Laughing Cafe, and thanks to everyone that's involved with our group. Credit to all the ladies.
Thank you, ladies. Yeah. And thank you, Bill. All right, let's have a look. That's lovely. Okay. Okay, what about? Okay. Oh.
Yeah, you want to take a photo of us together?
Oh, okay.
Oh, can we put this on Facebook before you guys do it?
What's the story?
No, the photos.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. Just,
It's okay. It's okay to use the photo.
I'll get a photo of even with Caden in it if you want. We'll get a photo of a couple of us.
Yes, I'd love to.
You got to be in a photo. Yeah, I'll just start finish. No, we'll just ask one. I think I've got a few more. Have I? Yeah. Okay. I'll just ask these last ones. All right. So what's next for the cafe knitters?
Growth.
Growth?
Yep, I'd love to see us grow and get into other cafes.
Yeah, I think that would be wonderful. And so how can people find you?
They can find us on our chat page on Facebook, the Cafe Knitters, or they can contact me directly on my phone number, which is 0418 949 821.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. And if any of our viewers or listeners could have, if you could, wait 1 second. If you could leave our listeners or viewers with one message about giving back, what would it be?
Get off your backside, and if there's something that interests you or something in the community that you'd like to get involved with, do it. And if you can't join a group, start your own group.
Okay. Oh, in saying that, if someone is listening and wants to start a similar group, what advice would you give them?
They can contact me on my telephone number or on the chat page, and I'm happy to discuss it with them.
Okay, that's great. Is there anything you'd like to add today, Bill?
Just a massive thank you to all the ladies involved here and the cafe.
Oh, thank you. And thank you so much for sharing your story, and thank you so much for helping the community. I think it's wonderful. We need more people like the Cafe Knitters and like IPL Radio.
Many groups can start up doing different things. It doesn't have to be a knitting or a crochet group. It could be a sewing group. We don't have any sewers in our group. So anyone that's good at sewing, come along.
That sounds great. All right. Thank you so much for your time today. So I'm Jen from IPL Radio, and we're here with Carol from the Cafe Knitters. So Carol, what first inspired you to start knitting for Cafe Knitters?
Well, I retired 18 months ago, and a friend of mine said, I'm bringing my mum down to do some knitting. So I said, well, I'll come with you. Okay. So that's how I started. I've knitted for a few years, but now I've got more time.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. So, and how long have you been knitting exactly?
Probably about 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah.
40 years, yeah. And who taught you?
Books. There wasn't any YouTube in those days. They were all books. So you could get books on knitting and books on crocheting. But now you've got YouTube, so that's more helpful.
Okay, well that's lovely. Yeah. Do you remember the first time or the first item you knitted for donation? Do you remember what that was?
I knitted beanies for premature babies, and I made about 6 of those because it didn't take very long, and that was the first thing that I donated.
Oh, that's lovely. And what keeps you coming back to knit for others?
I enjoy it. I've always volunteered for different things over the years, but I enjoy it. The people here are lovely. The man that organises us, and he does a very good job of that. And and we all sit there and knit and crochet and help each other out and get our things finished.
And do you find you make great friendships from the Cafe Knitters?
Definitely, definitely. Everyone's lovely, and I only knew one person before I came here. Now I know everyone, and we're always getting new people that turn up.
And what would you say to get new people to turn up?
Just come along. You don't have to be able to knit. There has been few people that didn't knit when they joined, and now they've made a blanket together.
So anyone can come along and help out, and you can teach them how to knit and crochet?
Yes, the people here in general, the people here will teach you how to knit and crochet.
That's lovely.
And get things made.
Oh, that's lovely. And do you see people coming for their first time and then they just love it?
Yes, there's quite a few people that have come for their first time, and they've heard about us on the radio or at the craft show or somewhere around on the Facebook page, and they've turned up and they've loved it, and they're still coming.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. I'll just see what else I've got. Yeah. So what type of items do you most enjoy making?
I like, at the moment I'm making baby blankets. I've made a couple of scarves because I used up I wanted to make green and yellow scarves with a beanie for the homeless. I've done that, so now I'm on baby blankets.
And so why did you pick green and yellow? Is that the Aussie colours?
I found some nice yellow yarn and I just put the rest with it.
Oh, that's lovely. Okay. And do you have a favourite stitch or yarn or pattern that you love to use?
I do like to make shawls, and I make them in all different colours, so I do like doing that. But I know I don't have a favourite pattern or stitch, I just do.
Okay, all right. Let's have a look. How many hours a week do you spend knitting for Cafe Knitters?
Probably about 7 hours a week, because in winter it's always on the chair next to me, so I'll be watching TV in the evening, and I think, I'll do a bit of knitting.
So that's 7 hours all up.
Yes, yeah. I'm busy doing other things at the moment, trying to get the garden weed free, like everyone else. But yeah, probably about 7 hours. Sometimes a bit longer. Sometimes not enough.
Okay. What's the most challenging or rewarding project you've completed?
Probably a blanket because it had lots of different stitches in it. And it was a design, it was a pattern that I made, and there was lots of intricate stitches in there, and you ended up making different sized diamonds and triangles and hexagons and then joined them all together.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I only ever made the one.
Yes, it sounds. Yeah, how long did that take you?
It took a while, and it did sit on the table for a while. It kept going back to it, and then it sat in the corner, and I kept going back to it, and eventually got it finished.
That's lovely. Have you got a photo of that one?
No, I haven't. I haven't got a photo of that one, unfortunately.
It would be interesting to see, yeah. So how does being part of the Cafe Knitters make you feel?
I enjoy doing it because I think these things are handy for all of us to get together. We make projects that are handy for kids and older people and disabled people. So it gives us all a sense of being.
That's lovely. Have you ever met or heard from someone who received one of your knitted items?
No, I haven't.
So, and do you hear where they get donated to?
Yes, Bill organises all the donations, and he'll say, like at the moment, he said, right, we need little different objects for people with dementia. So some have got zips on, buttons, little dollies, so that people can feel them.
Yeah.
And
So sensory items.
exactly. So a lot of people are doing that at the moment.
Oh, that would be interesting to see. Okay. And so what does it mean to you to use your skills to support people in need?
I've always volunteered over the years for different things, and I think I feel better by volunteering because one day someone will have to help me, hopefully.
I'm sure they will. Okay. Do you think knitting together as a group adds something special compared to knitting alone?
It does, yeah. In a group, you get to talk, and people have somewhere to come. There's some people here that this is the only time they get out the house. Someone will pick them up and bring them here. So, and they sit there and we have a chat, you know, what we're doing, and as well
Be
as
their highlight of their week.
Exactly. And they've met new people.
Oh, that's lovely. So you become like a little family.
We do. I mean, I've met new people since I've been here, and you know, you find out, oh yeah, that lady lives in the next street.
Oh, that's really great. That is really great. Did someone in your family knit before you, or are you carrying on a tradition, or are you starting one?
My father actually taught me to knit because when I was young, I said I want to start knitting, and he used to watch his mother knit, so he tried to help me, but that's when I got onto the books as well, so we managed between us.
Oh, that's really lovely. I actually haven't heard of anyone saying it's always their grandmother or their mother, and I think that's wonderful.
Yes, yeah, well Dad tried his best. I was the eldest of 4 girls, so Mum was pretty busy. But yes, he said, I think I remember my mother knitting, and we had a go. And then from there I went on to the books.
And did you teach your sisters?
No, my sisters don't knit also.
All right, so it's just you.
Just me.
And have you taught your children?
Well, my son can sew on a button. He learnt very early in the piece how to sew a button on.
But that's as far as his skills go?
That's as far as he's got.
Okay, maybe you can teach some grandkids?
Well, he's very good at other things.
Alrighty, let's have a look. So, are there any special stories or memories attached to your knitting journey?
Not really. I'm hoping to make memories now. I'm hoping to make good memories now with nice people.
It sounds like you are.
I am.
That's lovely. Let me go through these. Is there an item you haven't tried knitting yet but would love to?
I do enjoy knitting shawls, but I've just recently got a Japanese pattern to make little Japanese toys.
A shoulder wrap thing?
No, little toys, little
Shawls.
So I'm going to have a go at that.
That will be interesting. And those can be donated to the hospital?
Yes, they'll be donated.
Oh, that's lovely. I look forward to seeing those. So what do you hope Cafe Knitters continues to achieve in the future?
Well, it's got bigger, and I hope it will get bigger, and I hope we get more work done and new people.
That would be lovely. That would be lovely. So what advice would you give someone who wants to volunteer but doesn't know where to start?
Just pop down to Two Laughing Dogs on South Street, and doesn't matter if you can't knit. There's yarn here, knitting needles, crochet hooks. If you can't knit, someone will teach you.
That's lovely. Thank you so much, Carol, for your time today. Thank you.
Good, thank you.
That's good. What first inspired you to start knitting for Cafe Knitters?
I actually saw it on Facebook, so I thought I'd join. I came down for my first session, weeks ago, and I'm still coming.
That's great. That's great. How long have you been knitting for, and who taught you?
My nana taught me to knit, and I'm going back to the late 60s.
Yeah, wow.
So, I learnt to knit when I was about 6 or 7, and my nana taught me.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. The last lady, her dad taught her. That was yeah, it was really cool. Do you remember the very first item you knitted for donation?
Beanies.
Beanies?
Yeah, beanies, yeah.
Oh, you're good at beanies.
Yeah.
What keeps you coming back to knit for others?
Just a social outing, get to meet new people. Just knowing that what we make is going to a good cause.
Yeah, that's great. That's lovely. Thank you. What type of items do you most enjoy making?
I crochet a lot of blankets, and I'm currently making beanies on my loom. So
I love that thing. I got to give it a go.
Well, I've got 2 now, so I went to Bunbury to pick up my other one. So
Oh, lovely.
yeah,
Awesome. Okay. Do you have a favourite stitch, yarn or pattern that you love to use?
not really. It's just anything that I can, I can do. Like
Whatever you feel like on the at the time?
doing, yeah.
Okay, all right. And how many hours a week do you spend knitting for Cafe Knitters?
About 24 through the week.
Wow. That's like a part-time job.
It is. A shame I don't get paid for it, but
That's really lovely of you, though.
thank you.
Yeah. What is the most challenging or rewarding project that you've completed?
A couple of years ago, my grandson said, Nanny, can you make a beanie for a homeless man down at the lake? That's like called Woodbridge. And I said, yeah, I can make a beanie for the homeless man. So I made the beanie. And then we went down there to give it to him, and he'd gone. He'd been moved on. So then Xavier, in his wisdom, said, Nanny, can you make 1,000 beanies?
Wow.
I went, well, okay, we'll see what we can do. I made about 450, and I distributed them. And that
wow.
was on the loom.
Oh, wow. And how long did that take you?
Probably about 8 months. I had to stop because my husband got sick, and sadly I lost him last year. So
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Thank you. So that was sort of came to an end, and then it took me a while to pick up the loom again, and I'm still struggling at times, but hey.
Of you. And so your grandson was happy?
He was happy.
Did he help you distribute those beanies?
Uh, we went to one place, and then I gradually distributed the rest of them in my own time.
That's great. Thank you so much for doing that. That's lovely. Okay, let's have a look. How does being part of Cafe Knitters make you feel?
Accomplished, I say, if that's really.
That is amazing. Yeah, I would imagine that would feel great. Have you ever met or heard from anyone who has received one of your knitted items?
No.
Do you hear of where they go and who they help?
Yeah. So Bill takes them to people living rough in Fremantle. We distribute them to PCH and Fiona Stanley.
That's lovely.
A
Yeah.
lot of the beanies I've made have gone to the homeless in Fremantle.
Yeah. And how does that make you feel?
Good.
That is beautiful. Thank you. Do you think knitting together as a group adds something special compared to knitting alone?
Yes, because you're all doing everything along the same lines. You know, you're all like-minded.
And you become quite a little close group of family, like a little family of knitters.
Yes.
Oh, that's great. Did someone in your family? Yep. Do you share your knitting knowledge with younger generations?
I've tried to teach my daughter, but that was no go. I've tried to teach my grandkids. I will eventually probably teach my granddaughters, but they're only 3.5 at the moment. But Xavier has tried making beanies on the looms. So they say, "Oh, Nanny, can we make a loom and make a beanie?" I said, "Yeah, you can have a go," but that's sort of out the window. So.
Oh, okay. Maybe one day soon?
Maybe one day soon.
Yeah, okay. Are there any special stories or memories attached to your knitting journey?
When I was little, my nana taught me to knit. She lived in the house next door to the roundhouse in Fremantle. So, yeah, we would sit on the couch and she would teach me to knit. And that's probably a good memory that I've got.
That's wonderful.
Knitting, yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. Okay. Is there an item you haven't tried knitting yet but would love to?
Not really. I've had a go at a lot of things, so there's no single item that I haven't tried. So, yeah.
Cool. Okay. What do you hope Cafe Knitters continues to achieve in the future?
So we can go further. Like we're here in Beaconsfield. Now we're in Rockingham, and I think we would like to expand a little bit more. So hopefully we can go maybe Perth. I don't know. I don't know where it's going to take us.
The sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit.
Yeah. Oh, that's lovely. Okay. And so finally, what advice would you give someone who wants to volunteer but doesn't know where to start?
Contact your local council. You can get a lot of information from the councils. Look on Facebook. That's how I found Cafe Knitters.
So you were looking to volunteer, or was it just a post you saw?
It was just a post on Facebook about it was actually on the Curtin supporters group on Facebook that I spotted it. So because I support Curtin, so Curtin Radio. So yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. Are you glad you did now?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything you'd like to add that to our viewers and listeners?
Just go with your heart, and if you can volunteer, go for it.
Thank you so much for your time today, Robin.
Thank you,
and
Jen.
thank you for all you do for the community.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jen from IPL Radio, and you're Eloise,
Yes, it's me. Hello.
and you're a new volunteer for the Cafe Knitters?
Yes, I've been here for about a month, on and off.
Right, and so how old are you? You're one of the youngest ones?
Yeah, I'm 23.
Right. And so, what made you first volunteer to do this?
I am one of those people who are just curious about all things, and I just happened to be here because I was using the guitar at this cafe, and then I was just interested to know what was happening at the table next to me, and the ladies were like, "Yeah, please come along, we'll teach you how to knit."
That's exactly how I found them, actually, at the Dome, and then I had to interview them. So yeah, I'm like, "Do you want to come on the radio?" Yeah. And did you know how to knit before here, or did you learn?
I learnt while I was here.
Oh wow. Okay. Show me what.
First project I just finished.
That's lovely. That's cool. All right. I'm going to ask you some of these questions. All right. So is that your first? That's your first item that you've done?
Yes.
And how long has that taken you?
It took me about a month on and off. Yeah.
So how many hours in that do you think?
Oh, that's a really good question. Under 20. Under 20. Yeah.
That's really good, isn't it?
I think so. I'm not quite sure. I'm still new to everything.
So how did you find the ladies when they were teaching you how to knit?
Oh, it's incredible. Like, it's so sweet, so patient, and like you could just feel the love of the knitting and the way that it came out and how they taught me. And I think it's just so beautiful.
Oh, that's lovely. So let me just have a look. So, okay. So what keeps you coming back to knit for others?
Oh, it's just the fact that I get to learn something new, and then someone else just gets to benefit from that. And I think it's just so sweet, just the way that the love is just being transferred in that way. Yeah.
I love that. All right, I'll just check. So how does being part of Cafe Knitters make you feel?
It makes me feel like part of a community, because we're all just different random people from different walks of life, and we've all just come together for a love of one thing. And I just think, it is. It's a really beautiful community of beautiful women.
I love that. That's why we do what we do too. Okay, so did someone in your family knit before you?
My mum did, and I think my grandparents, but a very long time ago that I never grew up with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And will you teach other members of your family how to knit now that you know how to?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. That's really cool. All right. Let's have a look. So is there an item that you'd like to try to knit next?
I want to knit a sweater and just do some groovy pattern. It wouldn't be my next one, but working up to that, making a sweater. Yeah.
I just saw some sweaters online, and they had like your skeleton bones on the outside.
Yeah.
So it was like this. I'll have to show you.
Yeah.
It was like they had the knitted sweater, and then they had done crocheting of these skeleton bones. It was so cool. I'd like to see one of those. Anyway. So what do you hope Cafe Knitters continues to achieve in the future?
What do I hope they will? I just think just continuing what they're doing now, just being able to keep giving to the community, and even just branching out to another hospital or just anyone in need, just being able to share it.
Yeah. And have you all become a family, friendship circles?
Yeah. I think just the fact, all coming together at the same time, and then just having a little chat about our lives, it does connect you.
Yeah. And would you bring any of your friends or family here to join?
I would, yes. Yeah.
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, I'll have to come back. Okay. So what advice would you give someone who wants to volunteer but doesn't know where to start?
Just come along on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and the ladies will just hold your hand and take you through it. You're just never alone. They're just such beautiful support. Anyone will help you. Yeah.
Well, that's lovely. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you for volunteering and doing something lovely for the community.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you for your time.